What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, after making the video about consolidation last week, I was expecting to see the numbers go down on the daily active accounts. But we haven't actually seen that, and probably more intriguing is the accounts have gone up and the battles have gone up, and I'll get to that in a second. So you can see here we had this major, accounts access. It doesn't mean that they played battles or anything, but nothing has come below this 10.7 thousand, right? 10,754. You can see we drop back down, but this 12,000, 14, 15, or 16,000, right? And here's the part where it gets really interesting. Battles have gone up, and it's not modern battles, right? It's here, let's take this out. You can see modern battles are kind of just staying the same. It's wild. So if we take wild or modern out for a second, you can see here that wild is up significantly. I mean, when you look at the average, was this 312,000 for the past what's this called? Last month, right? For the past 30 days. I mean, we're up. I mean, what is this? 50% almost, right? Yeah, I mean, pretty close. And here's the even more interesting part. If we go 6 months out, you can see that this is significant, right? We've been on a significant decline since let's see, what's the date here? January, right? End of January. So I've been noticing this for a couple of days now, and I thought, maybe it's just a blip like here or like here, but we've sustained it now for 5 days. And it's got me curious as to what is actually going on. Now, quick theories, things that came to my mind as I was looking at the numbers are you might have folks that are preparing for Wild to actually be somewhat, somewhat lucrative in the sense where if a ton of more bots shut off, then you get, the bots are people who are, playing their accounts that are, and people who are running higher level bots, we'll put it that way, are actively turning them on. Or, and this is where I'm wondering if, and you guys feel free to chime in, I'm wondering if there were just some bots that were completely inactive, right? And with this massive consolidation, because we haven't seen anything like that in a while, right? With this massive consolidation that happened here, the amount of accounts accessed, I wonder if there were just accounts that had just shut off. Maybe people hadn't looked at them, but due to the changes in Splinterlands, and then probably even more so due to the fact that Bitcoin is now flirting again with all-time highs. There's a lot of excitement about, the bull run and a potential altcoin season over the summer or into, the later this year and next year. If somebody just decided to come back and was like, you know what, this is the time, I'm going to go and turn on a bunch of bots. Now, hopefully they're aware of the season pass. And once the season pass does go live, whenever that happens, we don't see a massive drop off from there. But, at the end of the day, I think it's interesting to see. Now, again, I don't know if you look at like the new player data, I wouldn't say, if we take out the number of players joining, it's not like there was a bunch of spellbooks purchased. I mean, over the past month, we're still only at 63 spellbooks purchased. I mean, yes, there were signups. And if we look at, let's just go to the 6 month again so we can really see a trend here. The past, what is this? May 20th, right? So the past, we'll call it 3 weeks. We are seeing an increase in signups compared to whatever this dip was, but it's really in line or even lower than the signups previously. And again, I don't even know how to read these signups. It looks like, 28,000 signups in the past 6 months, only 880 spellbooks. So the retention rate or the conversion rate of getting those folks to become, earning members of the ecosystem doesn't seem to be there. But obviously, new player experience is something that is hoping to address that as we move forward. So I'm curious on your thoughts on this. And again, I'm not as tapped into everything as I usually am, just with the craziness of the summer with some projects, and I'll be traveling soon. I don't know if there's, was there a new bot farm announced? Was there some kind of thing that happened in terms of, people just getting way more excited to play way more battles? The last thing that comes to mind, and then we'll wrap this up. I'll try to keep this short because I just want to know. I just want to share with you and get to know your thoughts. The last thing that comes to mind is I'm wondering if there is this final hurrah, from bot farms where it's like, okay, we're going to shut everything off, and until we do, let's just maximize whatever we can play as many battles as possible, run as many accounts as possible, and when the season pass goes live, then we shut everything off, right, and sell and dump, and who knows. So either way, these numbers are very fascinating to me because it shows more engagement, more activity. And here's the thing, whether that engagement comes from bots or people, I don't think it really matters. I mean, I know it does, and I'm not trying to take one side or the other in this. All I'm saying is that it's good to see the numbers go up. For whatever reason, it's good to see the numbers go up. And I'm trying to look at this as a net positive, right? Whether you are a human player, whether you are running bot farms, if you believe in the ecosystem, then you're going to expend the energy, whether it's financial, whether it's electricity to run these bots, whether it's server or whatever it is, the cost to run these bots. Somebody is seeing the benefit of doing that and running it. And all I want to know is why. So that's all I have in this video for you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.